Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, true to all ages, WWE wrestling fans, sports entertainment enthusiasts, C Nation, then, now, and forever. Welcome to this little side project I'm exclusively doing called the John Cena Simple Retrospective. We are looking to give you an inside look at some of our favorite moments of John Cena, his character traits, and what we think might be ahead that are the intangibles ahead of Saturday's main event in the Last Time Is Now match that's now official, as John Cena takes on Darlene General GUNTHER for the first and only time ever in his illustrious career. So again, welcome to this special Superman's Brand exclusive in conjunction with Friends of Bubba Studios for John Cena in the Simple Retrospective. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this fun little side project I decided to do out of nowhere. You can't see him, but you can see me. I am the Simple Man of the Simple Brand, forever grateful for John Cena and all things professional wrestling, damn it. And my name is Noel Foster. And with me on the first episode of the Simple Retrospective is one of the members of the C Nation, a great friend. He is the baller, no DQ. I acknowledge him as OGB1. He is also a longtime fan of John Cena, but also about Darlene General GUNTHER, for we believe the match is sacred. It is OBG1, Big Baller G. Big G, how are you? Welcome to my Superman's Brand for the first time ever. I look forward to indulging in this view for the inaugural pilot, not through it altogether. How are you feeling overall tonight, and how are you feeling about Saturday, knowing truly the last time will be then?
Well, first of all, it's a pleasure to be on here with you. It's been a long time coming for just the two of us to do something one-on-one. But yeah, just in literally a few days, it's Cena's last match, and I don't think any of us are ready for it. You know,
No.
yeah, I mean, we'll see Cena afterwards, but this is the last time we'll see him in the jorts and the t-shirt and the cap and everything after this. He just signed a 5-year deal to be an ambassador to WWE, and I'm sure he's going to do great things with WWE outside of the ring, which he's always done beforehand. But yeah, we have this simple retrospective. We got 2 great matches that we're going to be looking back at, and I think we'll have a good time with this. And like I said on the
Indeed.
note review, let's get this ball rolling, baby.
I don't think there's anything further to say besides let's get right into it. Again, folks, this retrospective is going to give you a match in the perspective of John Cena, what we think he brought out in that match and why we picked it, and a match out of his opponent, the lean general Unitas GUNTHER, that we, of course, know in his inaugural days as Walter. We look at the strengths, the possible weakness, the vulnerabilities, the evolution of both. And then we bid you a fine farewell until we see you next time on the road to Saturday. We also will tell you the entire card for Saturday's main event and give you a special announcement with this exclusive one-time only on-air commentary that will be reacting to it live while we react post-show in the background post-match. So that being said, Big G, I put it on you to pick a match for John Cena. Before you mention the match that you picked, tell me what went into your thought process about it, and what do you think John Cena put into it?
Well, we had talked about this match last night on the review, and then like I mentioned before we went on the air, it's been for ever since I've seen this match. I think I might have watched this match a few times in the past. Oh my god. Next year will be 20 years for this match. So maybe a good 3 or 4 times I've watched this match going back since this match has happened. But this is a fun match between, as Jeff mentioned it yesterday, Batman and Joker. You know,
It's kind of fair
so
point.
yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and say the match I chose. So I chose John Cena versus Edge for the WWE Championship at Unforgiven in a TLC match. You
Oh,
know,
jeez.
looking at this picture, look how young both they are, even Lita, you know, just how young they were in their careers. John Cena started back 02. Edge had been in WWE since 1998-ish. Same thing with Lita, she was there the late 90s too. So it's just crazy to see how far all 3 of them have come since then. Like Cena's
Right.
last match is literally a few days away. Edge or Adam Copeland, he's in AEW right now, and Lita, she's been enjoying retirement, doing all these meet and greets at these WrestleCons and stuff like that. I was fortunate enough to meet Lita twice. So
Nice.
cool.
All right.
What are
So,
your thoughts on this match before we officially begin?
well, I definitely remember 2006 being the year, particularly of John Cena and Edge since the beginning. Literally, New Year's
Yeah,
Revolution, first elimination chamber, of course. We
yeah,
saw the cash in, and we saw, of course, literally where he christened the name, Ultimate Opportunist, as he tried to turn WWE upside down from PG to rated R. It took some time, but of course, later on, they met each other at the other big events of the year outside WrestleMania, of
yeah,
course, and they made it extremely personal, bringing family into play, including
yeah,
attacking John Cena Sr. But there's
yeah.
also this match, I look at it like this: John Cena, who's always the guy you root for, he was the guy that nobody rooted for here because he was in public enemy territory. And Chris Finley's podcast, he talked about how he looks at
Correct.
the noise that really justifies whether or not what he's doing, what he's telling is right. There was no more of a bigger noise than freaking One Night Stand 2006, probably, than this, where, of course, this match took place in Edge's hometown,
Yeah.
Toronto. So for me, I look at this match being a way to
Yep.
bring a new attitude out of John Cena that may have been forgotten for a while due to manipulation and warfare that both Edge and Lita put in through. Heck, if it wasn't for Lita, John Cena probably would have been champion prior to this because, again, this was not their first one-on-one encounter. So I look at
Correct.
that, and of course, Edge, for me, this was Edge's year. I know he had other years with La Familia. I know that he had other rivals like Randy Orton, Chris Jericho, the battle of Spear versus Spear. But for me, to your point, the Batman and the Joker, especially when Joker at one time had to wake John Cena up, where you fought John Cena literally giving up on himself. This is definitely one of those matches that sticks out for me as well. I remember 2006 was one of my favorite years by when not just with WWE, but John Cena's career.
Gotcha.
Well, I think without further ado, for those that want to follow along with us, I will also have a link down below for that video. Again, thank you, Big G, for the link. You guys can find this video on YouTube. Again, non-copyright, screenshot, non-copyright WWE properties. You will find it on the WWE Vault, courtesy of YouTube, in full. It is full match, Edge versus John Cena, WWE title, TLC match for WWE. The match ran about, I would say, 30 minutes or so, as the audience
Yeah.
kind of allowed it to really add fire to the freaking warfare that you're going to see.
Yeah.
If no fire was involved here. But nonetheless, and this also, of course, was the show where you might see Lita with that title now, but spoiler for those that didn't watch it, she lost it to the other GOAT of Toronto, Trish Stratus, and what was we fought at that time was Trish Stratus' retirement. But I think without further ado, if you're on YouTube like me, folks, join me and Big G in this retrospective watch-along commentary to John Cena and the Radar Superstars Edge WWE Championship TLC match for Unforgiven 2006. Big G, on your cue, hit play when you count 3, 2, 1, and say go. I will let you do the honors.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Over 16,000 live, and of course, the voice of WWE at the time, good old JR Jim Ross. Welcome us in to the festivities.
Oh man, it's
Here
crazy
we go.
hearing. Yeah, just that pop that Edge got, in Toronto, like crazy at the time when he was getting booed everywhere else.
I mean, he was literally the homecoming hero. You see him sporting the blue colors of his sports teams there. If Mel Lingus had a bigger pop besides that, it might have been when he surprised us at freaking SummerSlam 2019 in the same freaking city.
Yes, yep.
And literally
Now,
see him take it in the moment.
what were your thoughts on the spinner belt, especially with Edge's version? Like, it just
Spinner is such a street thing. Spinners are such a hip hop drag out thing. But John Cena encompassed that hip hop street balla, no pun intended, attitude. It did
yeah,
give the title its own identity. And Edge again turned literally John Cena's idea upside down, becoming literally the star of the business. Why John
yeah,
Cena gave that title its own identity, Edge gave it a whole new attitude. I wasn't
yeah,
necessarily ever a fan of the spinner belt, but it definitely was unique to say the least, especially when it
yeah.
actually spun versus when it actually stuck.
When it stopped, yeah,
The definition of bling, that was that version of the WWE Championship brought forward by John Cena when, of course, he first won that title. And again, you heard Jerry said, literally, Edge has a whole city behind him that night.
Yep. Yep.
And literally talking about the version of this match. This is literally his match. John Cena was never even involved in the genesis of this match. Again, Big G, literally Edge personified TLC. He put it on the map.
Yeah, he put it on the map. Yep.
You hear, again, the noise right now. By the way, back then, signs were also very much a thing that told the identity of your popularity or polarizing personality when it came to the WWE.
Exactly.
Oh, my Lord.
Just so honestly, I was thinking between this match and the match you mentioned at One Night Stand, just to like hear the hear the crowd booing John Cena.
And the only fan of John Cena that night was Jerry the Clean Lawler, as that might have been the most emphatic, unfiltered boo in John Cena's career, not in America. Yeah, Edge's hometown of Toronto, by the way, folks, is of course where this took place. Of course, this match took place on September 17th, 2006 from the Air Canada Centre. And of course, this match, Walter, Big G, shout out to Walter, by the way, as I've called more matches than I can count with him. And honestly, I'd like to see you two call a match one of these days. I'm so used to doing stuff with him. Big G, as we know, this match, there are no countouts, there are no disqualifications, no pinfall submissions. The only way to win is to ascend and seize the championship.
Exactly.
But I'll say, if nothing else, you could say one thing about John Cena, but you loved him or hated him, he always elicit the noise.
Oh, yeah.
And it was never go away heat.
No.
If you know, you know, folks. Unfortunately, to the latter of John Cena's career, as we go down to the lovely Lillian Garcia for the introductions. In my opinion, no one will ever match her sullenness.
No.
And her energy. Challenger. The fact that John Cena said he decided to become a wrestler and didn't know there was Killer Kowalski's wrestling school 20 minutes away from his house is still hilarious.
Yeah.
Again, to your point, John Cena wasn't even involved 5 years yet fully in WWE at this time.
No.
To think that Edge was the villain in this story, and yet he came in here the conquering homecoming hero.
Yeah, just hearing that crowd cheering him like crazy.
And this bag of emotions for a young kid that dreamed of literally owning what John Cena once imagined, the championship of the world. And referee for this contest, as you can see, Mike Chioda. The Rated R belt that signified the start of the Rated R era.
You can tell Edge was emotional just hearing. You can see it in his face. It's mind blowing.
You and I both remember the Hall of Fame speech Edge gave when it came to John Cena, and the magic that he and him created. I mean,
oh yeah,
you think about some of the damnedest matches in Edge's career and the stories he told and the magic he liked to say that they had with certain opponents. Again, 2006 was the first time he truly learned that John Cena was meant for him to go one-on-one in the ring with.
Oh yeah, yeah.
As you see, the belt slowly hoisted above the ring, and neither man have taken their eyes off each other or that title. Again, this is not West Newbury, Massachusetts. This ain't even America. This is Toronto, Canada, who may be deemed bizarro world in WWE's history, Big G.
Yeah.
Now reigns are underway.
Here we go.
Oh, boy. They're off and running here with a slow start. And of course, in a TLC match, strategy's got to be key for when you go after that first weapon. Of course, the weapon you need the most is a ladder to seize the championship. A side headlock right now being applied by the former WWE champion who, again, lost that title earlier in the year thanks to Lita's involvement in mischief. Nice shoulder block there by John Cena. Of course, you figure about also the butterflies in Edge's stomach, of course, going into this show with Lita as well. Lita, of course, who lost her WWE Women's Championship earlier.
Earlier to Trish status. Yeah.
Showed up last taking on Rand defending champion. Of course, you look at the tail of the tape here, Big G, similar body build. I don't necessarily if John Cena outmuscles Edge. But so far, you see 3 constant shoulder blocks and 3 constant corners of boos. Oh,
What's the lap to Cena?
and the crowd goes wild. Whoa, man.
Oh, jeez.
A bit of
Hockey
a double
fight.
takedown. Literally, well, how fitting considering where we are. Nice one, Big G. But probably your Pittsburgh Penguins probably know a figure or two about that. Oh,
yeah. Nice swinging neck breaker there by Edge.
you figure about it again. He didn't even go for a double leg takedown. He full on tackled that man.
Oh, yeah.
And right now, Edge going the outside. There you see the tables, ladders, and chairs sprawled about ringside. And Edge with the first weapon. Oh!
Ooh.
Swinging for the fences, hitting nothing but steel, getting some bad vibrations. Irish whip, and of course, John Cena. You wouldn't consider him much of a brawler. Oh! But that is more of his background. Nice suplex there. But John Cena also has great wrestling IQ.
Yes, he does.
Again, this is not Cena's expertise. I mean, we've seen John Cena in some damn freaking street fights, I quit matches. Oh!
Ooh.
Imperial DDT.
Yeah.
But again, you can't go for a cover here. You almost wonder in that split moment, was Edge thinking about going for a decision? Knowing he can't do that.
I think if I remember correctly, the only other match that I can think that was very brutal that comes to mind was after Cena beat JBL at WrestleMania, that very bloody I Quit match.
Yeah, Judgment Day 2005, to your point.
Yeah.
Putting JBL in his place. And of course, John Cena literally drove him through glass with a piece of a truck.
Yeah.
Coming out with the freaking turntables and everything like that, ushering in that thugonomics era of the WWE Championship. Oh!
Ooh!
My God! On the steel chairs.
Oh.
Impact there to the lower spine, Big G.
Oh, it's Aaron's brother. No, I'm kidding.
Damn. Put that bump. We'll be here all night, folks. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Yeah, see right
here
now.
We go with Edge grabbing the first ladder of the night.
You think about how Edge personified TLC going all the way back to SummerSlam the same year of WrestleMania 17, might I add. Yeah, Christian Cage, of course. Yeah, you see the spinner belt hanging there. You think about the era of thugonomics ushered with the spinner championship by John Cena. The Rated R era was ushered with that spinning star by Edge.
Yeah.
Again, the first time that Edge and John Cena literally met was, of course, we saw New Year's Revolution, where he pursued that opportunity, thanks to Vince McMahon, cashing in Money in the Bank, becoming the WWE Championship for the first time in his career.
Yeah.
And shortly after, of course, Mick Foley, special guest referee who Edge blamed for the halt of the Rated R era before it truly can be begun ahead of WrestleMania. And of course, after WrestleMania, Edge found his way back to seize the title. You think about the story elements that led to this match as well. Long Island Sound, a hotel room, a live sex celebration, or a sort of John Cena's father in his own home.
Yeah.
Now Edge on the barricade now with John Cena. Pressed against the ladder.
Oh.
A drop kick across John Cena's head.
And the crowd goes crazy for it.
Yeah, take a look at the replay here, Big G. Look at this. God almighty.
My God.
And you see, though, John, how Edge was slow to follow up, though. Again, bat bump to the floor. A bit of a Pyrrhic move for the Rated R champion. Of course, TLC also, you think about the experience of doing things you wouldn't normally do. That's also how John Cena's elements.
Yeah.
Seen so many amazing things in these TLC matches with the Rated R superstar. You think about the spear to Jeff Hardy from the ladder to the freaking free falling of the tag team titles.
Oh, yeah.
Get out of the way. Now, again, I don't think Edge is going to win a fisticuffs war with John Cena. I think that will be Edge's Achilles heel. Oh, God.
onto the ladder. Oof, God.
The hip toss, lower spine meets steel.
And you can see Cena rocking the camo jorts, and I believe this was during the time of the very first Marine. So very hustle, loyalty, and respect going on right here with Cena. And
And think about,
he's
yeah.
go ahead.
I'm about to
What were
say, you pretty much told the tale of the tape. You talk about what Chris Van Lee and him talked about, thinking that at first he was going to go maybe in the Marines, and he's glad that he got lucky to have to do that, as of course he felt every disciplinary class there was, and was basically let go before he was even brought into the ranks.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Edge right now in a very dangerous spot, catching Cena with the running forearm. It looked like Cena was looking to tackle Edge off the apron to those tables looming on the outside. About to say, Cena's own momentum bit him in the backside there, or I guess the front side in this case, Big G.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, Edge going up as high as Toronto Sky Needle, but gets perched. About to say, not the softest landing for the Rated R superstar in the Rated R region.
No.
We've seen tables used. We've seen tables set up, but nothing broken yet. We've seen a ladder used for innovative offense. We've seen chairs used for certain destruction. We haven't seen a table used for that point yet. You hear the audience, of course, Big G, echoing their sentiments towards John Cena versus their hometown boy.
Yep. Yep. I think I'm a couple seconds behind you now because I do have to listen to these stupid ass commercials.
Oh, I got you, bro.
YouTube,
Just let me know
so.
Just let me know. I got you. Let's know John Cena hooks Edge here. I almost wonder though, in that moment, do the fans really not like John Cena there? Or are they just capturing the magic right now with the fact they have one of their own homegrown there? Because I do think reaction speaks a lot when it comes to respect versus appreciation. They're two different words in two different contexts for a reason.
I think they respected Cena, but I think they wanted to root for their hometown boy.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, you
Ooh,
want
I
the
just,
home.
I just, I just hit that. I just saw that ugly power bomb attempt by Edge.
I'll let you know when I see that here. As right now, I got both men
Okay.
tied up in the second rope. So you're good, man. I mean, again, this is fun
Okay.
retrospective. This is what happens when you don't have YouTube Premium, by the way. But honestly, I don't blame you. The only reason I do is because I use YouTube for a whole lot more than just wrestling. And yeah, there's the ugly power bomb, the softest bump I think I've ever seen Cena take. Yeah, do you think that Edge lost its footing there on the ropes?
I think so, probably.
Cena answering back with what brought him to the dance, those big ham hock right hands. The Irish whip thrown in the corner and caught. Oh, man! Power slam through the table.
And there we go with the first use of the table in this match. The first broken table.
Well, we
And
got
it won't be the
table.
last.
Yeah, but let's say we got a broken table, but to your point, Biggie, no one's climbing.
No. Ooh.
Take a look at the replay here, by the way. Yeah, using his own momentum against him again. Rebound out of the turnbuckles off the Irish whip and planted through that table. And I don't know if it's a smart thing in this type of match to go the outside of the ring, though, Big G, when you're the challenger. Now, Edge with the step. Oh, God!
Yeah, I was going to say.
They're throwing caution to the wind with a literal unsteady stairway to heaven, dropping Cena to hell. Throwing his own body in harm's way to neutralize the challenger. Amazing risks by the champion here. Take a look at the replay, Big G. Good grief.
Yeah.
That ladder sliding up from underneath his feet practically.
Pretty much. I was going to say, like, holy crap. Like, luckily, like, he didn't, like, the ladder didn't fall even, like, further than, like, hit him. And he didn't hit himself in the turnbuckle.
Yeah, I was saying, you saw the ladder slipping out like I did. He could have like literally misstepped on the rungs or literally stepped awkwardly on top of the turnbuckle, jaw first, head first. He could have had a major, major injury happen there.
Oh, yeah.
But again, TLC, you don't think about those risks. You think about what you're willing to do for the reward. And the reward here, Big G, is the most valuable prize in the business, the WWE Championship. Now we got John Cena prone in the ring and Edge with the chair. We've seen what he's done with chairs before. Usually more damage with 2 than 1.
Yeah.
I don't like the look in Edge's eyes.
No. And
oh boy. Here comes the chair. Oh! Yeah. You were saying?
And so, yeah, okay.
You see John Cena waving his fingers right there. Might have a stinger from that impact. Cena with the right now just braced across the chair and oh no. Edge not there. Oh! Cena avoiding certain destruction as Edge was looking to hit the death note with the concerto to scramble Cena's brains like he did Ric Flair when he interrupted that live sex celebration. Now Cena, you know, Cena used to do that overhead like freaking bulldog. He doesn't do that in the later half of his career. I just noticed that. Former 2-time, of course, WWE champion at this point, might I add.
Yep.
Here comes the ladder. Is it me or does the ladder look actually small?
It looks small.
Yeah, right? Or maybe the cameras are just closer. Now Edge,
Ooh.
And
the
right
ladder
now,
sandwich, I call it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think you hit the nail on the head there, Big G, as he's literally trying to crush him. And now SDM placed inside the ladder.
God almighty.
Again, though, tap up doesn't matter.
Nope. But he could pass out.
I suppose you could incapacitate him, and that way have free range to climb. So, again, that might have been more strategic than we thought. Ladder, though, I don't know if it's possible to stand up, though, again, with how much they stretch the body of Edge over it. Or inside, excuse me. Oh!
Bam! Right to the head.
Right between the eyes.
And this is when you could still, when WWE was still allowing people to get hit in the face and stuff like that before they got all PG.
Yeah, and in a TLC match, you don't try and avoid a target that can make your opponent vulnerable. I'm just saying.
An AA with the ladder onto Edge.
That is the most effective wrestling move I've seen used with a weapon in a long time up to this point. Look at this. Jeez. F you to Edge with steel interests. And WWE Championship, to your point, though, Big G, is literally hanging above them in the balance.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and Edge caught with the protobomb. And sidelock powerbomb there. The high impact move, and
And here we go with the "You Can't See Me."
The symbol of John Cena's career and the status quo.
I remember this. I remember what he's gonna do now.
I did say John Cena is not used to this environment, but he realizes what he may have to do here. A little elevated 5, now go shuffle. From near the top of the ladder. I'm about to say, though, he may have broken his wrist, though, in the process, though. That was bare knuckles to the skull of Edge.
Oh, yeah.
From a higher altitude. A little fish drop, Big G. Take a look at the replay here.
My God. So, going into Saturday's match against Gunther, this is what we need to see. We need to see the old John Cena who wasn't afraid, to get, I don't want to say get his hands dirty, but, wasn't afraid to try something different and to, can't think of the word, but like, I don't.
Innovative?
Yeah, innovative. There you go. Thank you.
I'm about to say, Edge right now might be looking at something. Oh, my God!
Right to the head.
Hello! braining John Cena and maybe his chances of winning the championship. He swung for the fences with that.
Yeah, he did.
Man, Edge, look at that cocky smile. Pretty much feels like I've already won. It's over.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the replay, Big G. Wham!
Bam.
Golly.
Crazy.
I don't think John Cena necessarily hit Goober with something that hard. The epiphany of intensity here by the radar superstar. But to your point, it is one of those things where John Cena has always stayed true to that wrestling code, especially during the later eras of his career. But Goober said best on Monday Night Raw. He may be facing the best sports entertainer of all time, but John Cena is probably facing the best wrestler of all time, if not in WWE. So maybe instead of being more aggressive, he needs to be more foundational, technical, because the beauty of Gunther, Walter, he's a throwback.
Yeah.
And speaking of throwback, this is a throwback I haven't seen here in a long damn time. Table sandwich. And notice Cena, the only part of him on the table that's not on the table, excuse me, is literally his right leg as the audience gets to their feet. Oh, boy. There's two tables, and John Cena, oh, my!
Oh, God almighty.
Cena
out into the outside.
Yeah, Cena dropping Edge from the high risk district, jaw first across the barricade. That fan's very happy about that. From the top to the security wall to the floor. Take a look at the replay and watch the descent of the radar superstar here. John Cena literally popping up like a pimple on prom night here, lunging and knocking Edge off.
Bam. Right onto the barricade, too.
Face first. I'm about to say, though, in TLC, you almost feel like you're wrestling instinctively. Against Gunther, is John Cena going to have to wrestle instinctively to overcome the lean general?
I think he does. Like, he's... I still have to watch the Tom Rinaldi interview and the Chris Van Vliet interview. I'll probably do that tomorrow since I'm off, but...
All right. I highly encourage everybody to go watch both those interviews, by the way, when you really look at the foundation of John Cena as a person and as the sports entertainer. Continue.
One of the things he mentioned was the WWE Universe, you know, when they chanted "You can't wrestle" to Cena, and you know, he went to different wrestlers and, you know, asked them, you know, what can you teach me? And he's learned different moves over the years, as we've seen when he did like the springboard stunner, or, you know, all these other new moves that he's incorporated. And I think he has to bring a little of the old Cena and a little of the old Cena against Gunther this Saturday.
And meanwhile, it's a ladder!
My God, reminiscence of WrestleMania 17. That is great, but a little throwback.
Either way, Edge just literally threw his body into the wind, causing me damn, and took John Cena off the other ladder with a spear.
Jesus.
Yeah, you see John Cena holding his midsection, by the way, compromising his breathing, and thus making it even harder to climb if you can't breathe the thinner air as you ascend. That was just nasty.
Jesus.
Straight up monkey butt ugly impact there for the former WWE champion. You see right now how John Cena is again holding his core, but almost Edge literally holding his diaphragm, crawling his way up the ladder versus climbing, Big G.
Oh, yeah.
John Cena, though, does he have enough wherewithal to realize Edge making the ascent? Edge might have also hurt his leg there as you saw him just grasp that left knee. But I say Edge might be on his way up, looking down, though, on Cena. And, what?
Cena caught him.
The strength of Cena, another intangible in his career. Good Lord. Cena trying to AA, but Edge trying to use him as a stepping stone. And Cena, cooking up Edge. I'm like,
powerbomb into the ladder.
The side of the ladder, Big G. The side of it.
Oof.
And a human body is not supposed to come into contact with a ladder like that.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
And the fact that John Cena is still up on his feet, by the way, after this mid-air collision. Again, you see him literally pushing almost like buckle bomb variation into the side of that ladder. I don't know if Edge can even stand up at this point. Of course,
Now Cena
TLC.
has a chair.
Yeah, you figure about, again, TLC it being about how much punishment you can inflict, how much punishment you can endure. And now Cena, look at it swinging. Oh!
And Payback is a mother.
As the away team picks up the home run in the second inning, and John Cena might be looking to go home with the WWE title for the third time, braining Edge with a steel chair. And we, again, like you said, Payback's a bitch. Karma is a cruel mistress.
And we have Cena clean up the ladder.
Now John Cena making the slow ascent for the first time, might I add, in this match. They're inches away from seizing the title. Nobody in play right now can stop him. All he's got to do is unhook it. Hell, Lita.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. From that high in the air. Oh.
Cena has crashed and burned.
Oh, my God.
Thanks to Lita, John Cena might literally be done. Again, there's only one way for this match to end. Health beam be damned. It has to be with somebody seizing the championship. I mean, how do you even protect yourself from something like that?
You can't. You just got to make sure you fall butt first.
And from a 16-foot ladder, Big G, a 16-foot ladder. I don't care if your freaking butt kiss is the softest muscle in the human body that can take the most impact. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, they learn how to take bumps in their career, so.
And fair, but still, that was a hard crash landing, and now Edge finds himself in the opportunistic position. How poetic. And again, up to this point, TLC, Edge is undefeated in.
Yep.
The title again looming above the radar, superstar high here in Toronto, Unforgiven 2006.
And Cena somehow getting up.
The willpower.
Super Cena.
I don't even know at this point can even get up to push the ladder down with enough strength. Edge is there. Edge is at the summit. Oh, wait a minute, Lita. Oh!
Still chair to the back. Oh, he missed the first table, went to the second table. Oh,
God almighty.
Oh.
And Lita with the chain reaction, Benji, to your point. Hitting John Cena with the chair, pushing John Cena into Edge on the ladder, sending Edge down to the floor, over one table, crashing through the other. And this vindictive bitch in John Cena's eyes might get what's coming to her. Oh, boy. Oh!
Damn. An FU to Lita.
In more ways than one.
Yeah.
About to say the FU, that FU had malice, Biggie. That knocked the table off the table.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Cena, you don't need those tables.
That spot that Edge just did remind me back at, I believe it was the first TLC, if I'm not mistaken, when Bubba Ray went through those tables.
Yeah, and I remember the iconic call by JR. Bubba Ray goes through 4 tables.
Yeah.
Bazay, what did John Cena come here for? To break Edge, to break Lita, or to seize the championship?
And he did. He came to do all three.
About to say, I guess you could check 2 off the list. History about to be made here. Edge loses first TLC match. John Cena making the ascent once again. Referee Mike Chioda per position watching on. Edge somehow crawling away black to preserve his era. Somehow Edge back in the fray here, and both men high above the ring here in a do or die situation. And both men meeting up at the top of the ladder. They gotta be at least freaking 15 feet above the floor. This is gonna end badly.
Back and forth now.
Both men with a hand on the championship. Who's got the belt? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. John, don't do this, man. Good God.
Oh my God. Oh, it's still brutal to this day. Oh my God.
You off the top of the ladder through 2 tables.
And you know Cena did not want to do that.
He did what he had to do. And if he can do the same this Saturday, he will end his career beating the ring general as John Cena seizes the gold and stops the Rated R era.
For the third time up until that point.
Oh my, what a match.
God. You look at his he did not want to do that.
Well, again,
but he had to.
Yeah, but again, this wasn't his type of match. This wasn't his homecoming. He realizes what he did. The price you have to pay to be the GOAT in this business. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and accept it. And John Cena is going to take a long, hard look, realizing that night he's once again the champ. The cost, the toll of pain, and the mental warfare that John Cena went through to literally destroy Edge in reclaiming the GOAT and avenging personal insult and assault against his father, too.
Yep.
Speaking of which,
there he is. It's John Cena Sr.
Yeah, John Cena's father, his biggest supporter at ringside, not named John Cena's mother. We talk about those dog tags that John Cena, of course, were even during that time, Big G, as he showed us, that always encompassed his family, the greatest strength in his life. And John Cena was not happy at all with that result, but I know that I was very happy doing this retrospective watch along for the first half of this Cena retrospective. Again, folks, John Cena was the man that night. He showed intestinal fortitude. He was willing to take risk. He was willing to do what he needed to do. He did not show fear, and he didn't let it be dictated by the audience. But will we see Cena do the same thing when he takes on Darlene General for the first time ever in his final match ever this Saturday at Saturday night's main event? Big G, I pose that question right now to you before we continue.
Repeat that question.
Will John Cena be willing to do what he has to do, no matter what the circumstances may be, towards the audience reaction to him in beating Gunther in their first and only time ever?
Oh, absolutely. I think he has to bring everything that he has. Like I mentioned before, he has to bring some of the old John Cena that we just literally just saw and some of the new Cena, and somehow find a will to beat Gunther this Saturday. I mean, Cena won his 17th world title at WrestleMania, and he just literally won the IC title a few weeks back. So I think it's possible to beat Gunther. I mean, we've seen a few people already defeat Gunther before this match, and I think if Cena wins, this is not going to hurt Gunther in any way possible. And if it's vice versa, if Gunther wins and beats Cena, Cena, he can still have his moment, and Gunther, this will solidify Gunther even more as a top heel in the WWE.
That's a fair shout out. And again, talking about the Ring General, a throwback to the old school, pure sound technical in-ring mat-based technician. He is the Ring General for a reason, which is why in this retrospective, I chose the Walter Gunther match. And when I think about Gunther, I think about mental fortitude, because you need that against John Cena, because again, the audience is going to be 100% behind John Cena no matter what we hear. We're going to hear, let's go Cena. Cena sucks. The Ring General, he's never really let the audience, I think, fully dictate him. But against the sports entertainer, he might very well need that to try and garner truly any real advantage. But I also think about when that's not in play. How dangerous is the Ring General? So for my part of the retrospective, BG, I chose this from NXT UK. Walter versus Ilja Dragunov for the NXT UK Championship from NXT UK, October 29th, 2020. Probably one of the damnedest matches in the Ring General's entire wrestling career, and probably the stiffest, most damnedest one that tests what he truly prides himself on, being the better, stronger wrestler in his entire WWE career. So if you all want to follow him with us, go to Peacock, go to WWE NXT UK, go to the 36-minute timer on the dot. That's how we will start off as we look at Season 3, Episode 44, October 29, 2020, NXT UK, Walter versus Ilja Dragunov for the NXT UK Championship. Not their first ever one encounter, to Big G's point. I literally watched them during the independence. They've traded wins, they traded losses. Ilja has been baptized in combat by the Ring General, former leader of Ring Conf, current leader of Imperium. There's a reason why you're only going to see me wear all black during these retrospectives, folks, including the review last night. So, Big G, if you want to prepare your Peacock, we will give everybody a moment to breathe as they follow along with us. I'm going to just run some clips of what is called on Saturday night's main event and play some music. And we will see you all back here shortly, I would say in about 2 minutes or so, as we call back this immortal classic for the Ring General, as we once again prepare for the last time this Saturday, the final match of John Cena's career. First time, only time ever. John Cena versus the Ring General. We will be right back. 36-minute mark, BG. Let me know when you have it.
All right. I got to go through this commercial through Peacock real quick.
No worries. All right, folks, and welcome back once again to this special exclusive Cement Friends project I am doing called the John Cena Simple Retrospective as we prepare for the final match ever in his illustrious career against the Ring General for the first time ever, Walter Gunther. John Cena versus Gunther, as Gunther won the last time is now tournament. Again, that will be this Saturday night, 8 p.m. Standard Time. It is the opener of the show, according to all things told, and they will give them as much time needed. There will be no restraints. Jesus Christ Almighty, I can only imagine how far these two will go, where John Cena will be tested as a wrestler harder and further than ever before, Big G. Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that being said, again, folks, thank you for tuning into this retrospective. Please like, forgot, comment, tell a friend. Again, subscribe to the Bottle Big G. Follow him on the social media. So he'll be plugging his stuff at the end. There will be links description down below. And also follow his wife, the accomplished artist Colleen, of course, fellow friend of Super Liable Studios. Appreciate her and the cat cameos as always. As I said hi to her in the review. Again, all the best to Mrs. Bala. That being said, Big G, again, you picked John Cena's match. You picked Edge versus John Cena based on intentional fortitude and innovation and using the noise to his advantage versus driving out the negative that fueled John Cena to go above and beyond what he needed to do. Why, of course, I chose a complete opposite contrast. A man not dictated by the people, but truly where there is no noise, does it waver him? And how much does it take to push the wrestler, not named Katsuri Shibata, the Ring General Walter, to the breaking point of no return? Can you make the Ring General give up? In this encounter, we look at the most intense bout probably in the Ring General's WWE career. As if you're with us, 36-minute mark flat on Peacock for NXT UK, October 29th, 2020. On my cue, when I say go, Big G, are you ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go. This video package itself encompassing the immortal, infallible, unbreakable will and fighting spirit of Ilja Dragunov versus the anomaly that is Darlene General GUNTHER. Of course, commentary provided by Nadia McGinnis and Andy Shepard. Here we go. As of course, you hear Ilja Dragunov earned this opportunity, Big G, 7 months ago, prior to the world shutting down practically, outlasting 19 other men in a battle royale and handing the Ring General his first pinfall loss in a tap out in NXT UK. The intensity of Ilja Dragunov behind those red contact filter lens eyes. They do your science piece balance. What's going through your mind right now looking back at this?
First of all, oh my, I remember watching this match live when this happened.
It's insane.
And to think that there was no crowd. And when we watched this match, how
Yes.
loud Walter's chops were.
Yes.
Just unfathomable. Like where the world was in 2020, you know, and WWE was still putting on a product for their fans.
Of course, the UK took a while to regroup, of course, after the rebirth of the NXT UK brand for its short continued duration.
Yeah. I am so glad that Gunther got his old music back. Like,
goes without saying how I feel about myself, Big G.
yes.
The leader of Imperium, as callback's New World Symphony calls in the leader of the new world that he created, taking the NXT UK Championship from the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. When you figure about how Walter stood on top of the world where it looked like nobody was in it.
No.
Literally, truly standing all on his own. Because the longest reigning champion at the time, Big G, of the WWE.
Yep. I remember having that replica for the NXT Championship at the time.
I still do.
I love that design.
With, of course, Walter's side plates. Of course, the only difference is I didn't have the NXT logo. I had the WWE logo. Kind of pissed me off when they made that change after the fact. But nonetheless, that is still one of the most prestigious championships in WWE history that I value.
And
be integral.
To look at where both Ilja and Gunther are now, like the transformation that Walter went to Gunther and how Ilja is now the current United States champion.
And you figure about at this time, though, the key word I want to use for this match here is infallible. Remember, Ungba Ilja Dragunov found himself unbreakable. Why Gunther says this Saturday, I'm going to make you do the one thing you've never done in your career, and that is give up. When you are unbreakable, you basically are saying you can't be broken. You will never give up. You can't give up. And as we watch this match, Big D, we're going to see what gives.
Oh, yeah.
To this day, this is still one of my top 5 WWE matches of all time. Because to your point back then, Walter, over 300 pounds practically. This is going to be a war, and My commentary, Big G's commentary is not going to do it justice. I'll tell you that right now,
No,
folks.
it's
In
not.
front of nobody but some can sounds. Oh, gosh.
Oh my God.
There's a kickoff for you, Big G.
Oh my God. I
They're
forgot.
throwing themselves to the wall. Oh, jeez.
And going
Is
for
it
the
bigger?
power bomb early on. Oh, countered.
They're picking up from
Oh, what
last
a
week for the
oh my
contract signing
God.
when he drove him through the barricade. That big boot by Walter. Here they are, though, again, following. And you think about, again, talking about John Cena's early career. John Cena was very much a guy that went full velocity when it was dictated. He's been a lot slower at times. Ilja Dragunov has never been somebody to speed up the game. Ilja
Yeah.
dropped that out of him. So the approach of the ring general this Saturday
Jesus.
makes me wonder, is he going to start fast or is he going to be slow? Methodical, golly. Senton bomb across the chest of Walter. Looking for it. Got caught.
Caught with the sleeper.
Counter.
Bam.
Oh!
I forgot that WWE did this with the people on screen too. Like,
Yeah, the freaking joined via Thunderdome.
like unbelievable.
And in fact, most of those people are probably frozen in place, so just put a picture of themselves and put a picture you shouldn't put, or they literally took it off screen because it's like, we don't need this. They can still watch. They don't need to be seen.
Yeah.
Ugh. Big uppercut.
Ooh.
Oh, God, the knife is sharp.
Ooh, God. Oh, my God.
And hoisted up the scoop slam.
Oh,
a vicious kick to the spine.
Oh, my God.
This is my ASMR. I'm a sick bastard, but this is my ASMR. Again, Walter said, I made you. John Cena was not made by Walter and vice versa.
Correct.
And meanwhile,
ooh, right to the ropes. Oh, that hurt my throat.
The whiplash effect of those taunted steel cables. Oy. That's concussive territory right there. Take a look at the replay here, Big G, if you can.
Jesus. God almighty. And the one thing I liked about the empty crowd arenas, you could hear them screaming at each other and yelling at each other what they're saying.
Well, again, we sometimes talk about a story of a match is the match itself. There could not be more of a personified example of that than these two men.
Ooh.
Open palm strike, and Ilja Dragunov trying to lap the chest, caught with a vicious elbow.
Ooh, right to the face.
Now,
correct me if I'm wrong. I think you mentioned this was their second meeting in NXT UK, correct?
As far as in the ring, yes. Singles wise, it was their first and only one. They only had one singles meeting in NXT UK. To your point, they never followed up with a singles encounter again until NXT TakeOver 36, the debut of our NXT. Afterwards,
so it was just that one and okay.
Yeah, because of course, Walter, the ring general, continued on his illustrious career as the NXT UK champion until this brand's death, taking on A-Kid or Fraxum, I forget which one, in his final NXT UK match.
Yep.
And again, we talk about also the values of John Cena: hustle, loyalty, respect. There's respect here with these two, despite the fact they're trying to literally brutalize each other.
Yeah.
You almost wonder how much the ring general respects Cena, but doesn't take him as seriously as a competitor. Oh, my. Oh, God. Dragunov just trying to light up Gunther and Walter in the corner. It's still hard for me to say Gunther to this day, Big G. Oh!
I'm sure.
Freaking Nigel McGuinness with the good Lord. I loved Nigel's commentary during this. What happens when the bear meets a person? Remember the Remnant? The bear won.
Yeah.
Again, just literally trying to take the head off the Dragunov's body. Yeah, right now, Dragunov's not even up to his feet. Walter looks unfazed right now. Again, the longer this match goes, we also got to think about cardio endurance, that endurance factor. We know John Cena can go upwards of 60 minutes. The ring general, though, we don't know necessarily the capacity of his gas tank. As we heard, Saturday's main event, there will be no restraint in however long those matches take. And Walter and John Cena are opening.
Yeah.
Now going for a sleeper hold, it looks like again. Maybe you're looking for that overhead suplex, head and shoulder capture suplex. Either flying back though, trying to break the grip of the lean general. You gotta imagine if John Cena, does he have a counter game for the lean general's offense? Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
well,
just swinging anything that moves.
well, if John Cena is smart, which he is, he would. I'm sure he's gonna watch some tape on Gunther, aka Walter, and like find some kind of weakness.
Oy!
Ooh, right, oh, right to the chest.
And the next trick.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, the pain that's gotta be running up Ilja Dragunov's spine. It's a cover with the forearm across
Yeah.
the face and a 2 count. And also to that point, BG, remember what Walt just said? I am going to make you give up, whether
Yeah.
tap out or pass out. Emphatically, I think he would want to tap out. Would the Ring General settle if he believes he can't do that? Would he sell for a pinfall?
I'm sure he would. I mean, I think it would make more of a statement if he tapped out Cena, but if he got the pinfall on Cena too, I think he'd be
Oh,
fine with that.
God. Again,
Bam.
how does Ilja keep coming back from this onslaught?
Ooh,
Deadlift Sherman. And again, all the damage done to the head, to the neck, to the back, all that being exploited with that suplex in itself.
Yeah.
We talked about before how he's a 5-star general of the ring. The lean general for a reason, Big G. It's not a name that was just a little nickname. It's a moniker he prides himself on being.
Exactly. Like I mentioned yesterday on the review, Walter, Gunther, whatever you want to call him, is very old school. He's methodical in the ring. He'll pinpoint a body part and he'll work on it methodically, like we see right now with him working on Ilya's neck.
And you think about the weight differential here, over 100-pound different weight differential at this point.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Balze, Dragunov cannot face the lean general on the mat, or this thing's over. I fear the same for Cena. If Cena is kept down on the mat, I think the lean general has his number.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cena has to keep it fast-paced.
The Dragunov now slow to get back up to the vertical base, almost like Walter is giving the chance.
Oof.
I don't know if he's going to do that with Cena, open palm strike.
Oof.
Again, just coming back, just keeps on coming back, and one just takes him down.
Oh, God.
Crack on the whip, the cover again, and all the way pushed down Ilja Dragunov, forcing him to exert more energy.
Exactly.
Talk about again, how much are you willing to take? We don't know how much John Cena is willing to take out of the lean general. We've seen him with bigger men. Bobby Lashley, Brock Lesnar, Batista. Hell, Big Show for that matter. The lean general is nothing compared to those men when it comes to in-ring, Jesus, dissection.
Hell, even the Great Khali.
And he freaking, hey, Khali.
Yep.
One of the damnest matches in his career. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And he had that great I Quit match with Umaga.
Last man standing, actually.
Last man standing.
Rumble,
Thank you.
but I do remember your point. Handing Umaga his first loss. Again, folks, that might be a match that comes with the retrospective. Stay tuned. I was actually looking at John Cena's career, the history of SummerSlams, Royal Rumbles, WrestleManias, his biggest marquee moments, hidden gem exhibitions on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown for that matter. Oh, gosh. Again, how is Dragunov still breathing right now?
No idea. No.
I'm about to say, Ilja needs to be saved from himself. And I do wonder if Cena, the pride of Cena, will he need to be saved from himself? This never give up moniker, holding yourself to that standard. Imagine there's a point where literally Cena will refuse to give up against his own well-being. Okay, getting back inside the ring. Dragunov back up on the apron right now. Braced up by the lean general. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Bam.
Oh, God. It's a hammer to the chest. And once again, just literally trying to pancake the draft and a vicious blind chop to the spine and shoulder blades.
No, thank you. Oh, Ilya
Does
caught
it.
that one.
And somehow Ilya aware enough to catch the wrist of Walter. Overhead four. And again, still
Open
fighting
hole.
back here. I mean, all he can do is just hit. All he can do is hit. He can't move. He can't hit.
Exactly. Out now.
Oh. Look at the chest of Ilja Dragunov and the throat area right now, BJ.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Oh, what a
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Boot turned sideways. No,
Oh,
what?
and a German. Oh, my God. Oh, my
You
God. I
gotta be
forgot about
kidding
this
me.
match.
I forgot how good this match was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez. The Northern Lariat, by the way.
Bam.
Deadlift German again.
Oh, my
Can you imagine John Cena trying to lift Walter like this? I don't think I've ever seen John Cena do 2 deadlifts in succession.
I don't think so. Ooh,
Oh,
another
God.
open palm strike.
And both men met at the same time, to your point.
Bam, another German.
High on the toes. The living embodiment of intensity is Ilja Dragunov. We talked about before, you said Super Cena, big match John. Ilja Dragunov might as well not be human.
Exactly. He's doing everything he can to.
And calls himself Oompa Simpar, unfallible, unbreakable,
Oh,
jumping single leg kick. Oh,
another
God.
chop. Bam.
Oh!
Oh, nice and secure. Bam.
Follow up to the back of the head, rocking the lean general, who is staggered. And again,
Going for
no chance.
another deadlift German.
Pop!
No, my
No
God.
deadlift
The
German.
straight. And going for the count or
With the
pinfall.
cover! Oh!
Only 2.
Oh my gosh.
You know what's funny? I think we had talked about this match when it happened, like how great it was. Like this was like I felt like this was like the match of the year back in 2020 when we had talked about it.
I'm pretty sure you're correct. As Naja McGarris is unleashing his inner New Japan fan, talking about the giant Babas, the Sarutas, talking about this being a match of strong fighting spirits. And I think that's very well quote pro quo. Is stopped right now on the head of the lean general. To your point, outside Ilya, only Sami Zayn and freaking Jey Uso have beat the ring general. And Gunther Walter has never lost a singles match, not concerning a championship. Anything non-title, Gunther's won.
Correct.
Yeah. And right now, Ilya is in a world of trouble. Oh,
Ooh.
God. You hear the angst out of Ilja Dragunov. And now looking for maybe another sleeper hold. And Walter, again, you see, though, the wrist, though. Smart awareness by Ilya here, grabbing the left wrist.
Bam.
Oh!
My God, that chop.
And again, Walter does not go down. It's champion Rob, but uh-oh.
Oh, sleeper.
Again, he's got locked in. Trying to find Simon Grace in the ropes and does so. Oh. Again, slapping the hands away. Ilya, though, rebound. German. Wait, no, rebound. O'Connor roll. Cover 2. Bridging, but Walter with the chin lock.
Got the sleeper.
Yeah, he's got him sit down, but look at Ilya.
Counter. 1, 2.
Counter.
Oh, 2. My God. Bam, what a boot to the face.
Come on, man.
Jeez.
Still swinging for the fences like nothing. Looking for a constant team. The Andre Counter. Oh.
The Constantine special. Yeah. Look at his back. Oh my God.
Look at the difference.
I give credit to these guys. I could not take a chop like that.
I could not for my life handle a fight like this, no matter how much you pay me or what it means.
Oh my God.
There's a certain love for this business, Walter, that I don't think love is worth, and I don't think it's worth what Ilja Dragunov puts himself through in this. Uh-oh. Looking for a torpedo. Oh! Notice Walter can't capitalize, though. Both men down, and Walter is grabbing his head. Good God, you see the frustration coming out of the ring general. To your point, I don't think we see much frustration out of the lane general this year. Since coming back, going back to roots, the black and white, the Imperium, the original, the Folex New World Symphony, slight remix by Seedfoss. Walter GUNTHER has been unstoppable.
Yes, he has. Oh my God.
Good Lord.
That shit. Oh my God.
Dragunov flump. Dragunov down to his knees.
Oh my God.
Somehow still alive and breathing. And again, you see Walter working the wrist. And again, literally on his toes that time. The only reason he was standing, Big G.
And like I said, Walter working on that neck. He
Just
finds that body part.
The vicious dissection of the human body. You hear them jaw jacking right now.
Yeah. Oh my God. I can feel it through my TV screen.
Words cannot summarize Big G's feelings right now. Oh my gosh. Oh, gee. How is Dragunov still fighting? How is he fighting?
Idea.
Explain that. This is just reflex. This is instinct at this point.
Adrenaline. Bam! What a clothesline.
That's it. That's it. It's over. And now hoisting him up.
Bam.
Power bomb. I stack 2. No.
Oh, only 2 count.
What the hell? Did Ilja kick off 100+ pounds of the lane general?
Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Look at this. Wham!
Yeah. Pretty much like bent him like an accordion.
And into the mat again with the power bomb, and Walter again falls up in a running lariat. Cover, put the far leg kick at 2. Oh my gosh. Is it Rom that I'm smiling ear to ear about this match?
Oh yeah.
And right now you see Walter once again going after
slaps
the head,
to the neck. Ooh.
Again, slaps across the chest. Now grapevine in the body of Ilja Dragunov. You talk about again what Walter GUNTHER might need to do to make John Cena give up. We saw John Cena against Rusev pass out in the accolade previously. Do you think that GUNTHER needs to work the head and neck of Cena? Resort to the sleeper hold?
I think so.
All the pressure right now. Literally on the neck. And this literally headbutting Ilja Dragunov's chest. Almost a low-level guillotine.
Oh, there we go.
That's one way to cause a break. Just roll yourself into the ropes. You talk about before the intangibles of a professional wrestler, that 6 and 8 cent instinct. Now Walter bringing the hands again. Again, the sleeper applied as he's trying to fight back, trying to get out of this.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
And back to the sleeper.
Again, though, you know, the stiff kick to the spine, lining up Ilja and putting him in position for that sleeper. Now Ilja again trying to break the grip of the lean general. Ooh. Again, trying to bring out the sleeper, maintain wrist control. Both these men. Oh, about the shot there. And look at these bulls just butting horns. In the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Braced against the shoulders of Walter. Now stepping in.
Bam.
Bam.
Oh my God.
Staggering him down to a knee. The unbreakable will of Ilja Dragunov. An unbreakable will might be what Cena needs to beat the lean general come Saturday, folks. Rise a knee strike.
Bam.
Side of the jaw.
Bam. Hope you're watching, Cena.
Point of the chin.
Bam.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Cena's going to have to do everything possible to beat GUNTHER.
And think about how much offense it took to take the lean general off his feet, Big G.
Yeah.
Now up to the top row goes Ilja Dragunov from west to east.
Bam.
West to coast. Walter's down. Ilja with the cover.
And
kick
2.
Out. Oh, my God.
Unbelievable.
The angst of pain, though, in Ilja Dragunov's head and neck. The throbbing. That word does not do it the justice he's got to be feeling.
No.
Again, you see Gunther, Walter slowly stirring. But again, compared to the damage Ilja's facing, how bad really is the Ligne General? You see right now, Walter. Again, I don't speak this language, so I don't know what they're saying. Sorry, folks. Oh, God. Two men with a history going all the way back to 2016 at WXW when Walter defeated Ilja Dragunov by referee's decision, Big G.
I have to go back and watch that match. I don't think I've seen that match.
WXW Shotgun Live Tour, actually. WXW We Love Wrestling Tour was their follow-up. Ilja Dragunov beat Walter via disqualification. In the 16-karat gold tournament final 2017, Ilja Dragunov beat Walter. Once again, trying to... No way. There's not a chance. Not a chance. There's no way.
Deadlifted him up. Holy cow.
Cover the man! Cover the man! Cover the Golly. But just barely. Just barely.
My God.
The last time these two met each other before this match, BG, was actually in Progress Wrestling for the Unified World title. Then champion at the time, the Ligne General Walter beat Ilja Dragunov. It took 23 minutes, though. Progress chapter 22.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Chop to the back.
Yeah, back of the head.
Ooh.
And again. Just brings down the Ligne General on his knees. Oh!
Boom.
Torpedo Moscow! But he's down, but he's not capitalizing. Now there, you see also Walter is on his feet. He can't be covered. Oh my gosh. How much did Ilja Dragunov compress his spine on that? Talk about how many vertebrae in the back of the spine. Go ask the doctor about that, folks. Is this the moment? And
no.
Again, the damage done to the neck, the ringing. Ilja Dragunov. Oh, God! Who the hell got the better of that?
I don't know.
Ilja with the cutter, the leg you got 2.5. Talk about literally throwing your body at everything.
Now that I'm like reliving this match, I'm like thinking to myself, what does Cena have to do this Saturday?
Considering this match took 25 minutes. Again, the title means so much, but bigger than a title, to be the man to retire John Cena, let alone retire him, making him give up. The Ligne General would be unmatched in this business. Walter goes to the outside now. Ilja Dragunov in hot pursuit. Both these men on the outside of Meacham his advantage. Again, though, going back to the rear naked choke. And again, oh my word! Dropped on his head.
Oh my God. Onto the padding. And we know what the padding is. It's very small.
Yeah, it's for the building, not for the competitors. Again, referee checking on Ilja. Oh!
Right into the steel chair or steel steps.
Yeah, you know Walter is not going to give a damn about John Cena's well-being. Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, God.
On the toughest part of the ring.
Apron bomb, to your point, Big G. It looks like we're looking at a puppy broken, basically, here. Just a broken body, a heap.
Pretty much. Oh, here we go with the power bomb.
Oh, the release power bomb did not go for the cover. Uh-oh. It looks like he might be going to the top.
If Gunther doesn't make Cena tap out, this is how he's gonna beat him with the power bomb and then splash.
Do your part! Crush it, Ilja!
1,
cover.
2.
Hook the far leg.
Oh, 2. My God, I missed Nigel's call. Oh my God.
Oh. The subtle come on. Again, how is Ilja breathing? Look at the lip quivering in blood. He's got internal bleeding. Now trying to cover up to get Walter. Jesus.
I'm gonna say the elbows.
I mean, that could have been a knockout right there, but I don't think
Yeah.
Walter wanted that.
Oh, here we go.
Grapevine,
super hard.
literally. Oh my God, Ilja is gurgling. He is literally gurgling. Stop the damn match!
And that's it.
Holy
shit.
shit.
Oh my God.
A match
Wow.
can't tell a story. Fuck off if you believe that. Because Walter just obliterated Ilja Dragunov in the damnedest match of his WWE career. And ironically enough, considering we are messing with someone that never gives up,
No.
this could be Walter's true testament of his WWE career come Saturday. But let's look at the replays of this match, because goddamn.
Yeah, no shit. Oh my God.
I mean, I'm smiling, I'm laughing, and I'm worried because I don't think John Cena has this level of ruthless aggression to stop Gunther's pursuits in breaking Mr. Never Give Up in the final match of his career at Saturday Night's main event. I think we're going to see a humbling more than anything else Saturday, Big G.
I think so too.
And I fear it might be worse than what he did to Ilja Dragunov in 2020. That image right there. Look at that. Think of that Cena in that spot. What would that mean to Gunther? Literally spitting up blood on Walter's arm.
Yeah.
NXT, the UK in general, is the most passionate, driven wrestling community in the world. But we are going to be dealing with the most driven sports entertained enthusiasts of all time for John Cena's last match. We're going to see and hear people we've never heard from before or have traveled across the world for this. It all places our nation's capital, Washington, D.C.
Correct.
It's going to be an atmosphere like no other. They can't underwhelm this, and I truly think John Cena is going to bring his power to push Gunther beyond the limits of a professional wrestler.
Oh, I agree. Agree 100%.
Gosh.
God. Ilja spitting up drugs. Ilja spitting up blood.
Spitting up drugs? The fuck? He might need more painkillers than you think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
man.
God.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Wow. Unbelievable.
I think he was out on his feet also, by the way. I think literally those poor people had to hold him up past that. Again, though, that being said, again, Big G, that was the Ring General at probably his most dangerous. And what you basically picked, I think you picked John Cena at his most renewed ruthless. Are those intangibles going to be displayed here this Saturday in John Cena's final match? Do you think those retrospectives will come into play here?
I think so. I think they will.
Well, again, folks, this Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you will see him for the last time in the ring, in the jorts, in the shorts, facing for the first time ever, probably the most dangerous compared to him as a wrestler, the Lean General Walter Gunther. And we will be coming here on the Simple Retrospective Studios come Saturday night. But what did you think about this first retrospective? Would you like to see more aspects of John Cena's career and Gunther's testament in WWE, if not his career? Let us know in the comments down below. I would love to follow up and do more of this. Hey, maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. Whether it's with BG or with somebody else, please stay tuned. But again, please stay tuned more importantly for John Cena's final match. So before we conclude, Big G, I want to say thank you, but I also want to just ask you this. Chris Van Vliet put John Cena to the test of describing people in one word or one sentence that have had a unique impact in his career. In your opinion, as a fan, what's one word you would say that has defined John Cena and his career for you as a fan?
I'm going to have to say GOAT, greatest of all time.
4 letters, 1 word. We'll see if it holds up. Either way, he's going down. He's going to be going down in a sacred ring of glory if the Ring General has his way. Again, the pride versus the purpose. That is the story and what we're going to see in John Cena's final match. And the last time is now tournament winner. But again, folks, that's Saturday. So thank you once again for tuning in. Before we conclude, let's go ahead and run down again what the people are going to see come this Saturday, Big G, because it's one hell of a card. Why don't you go ahead and talk about it?
Yeah, so we are getting Dolruka versus Bailey. That's going to be one hell of a match. We have what I think the youngest tag team and one of the flashiest tag teams, Javon Evans and Leon Slater from TNA versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. And I believe they updated it to where the tag team titles are on the line.
Oh,
yes.
shit.
Yes. So this will be one hell of a match.
And history might very well be made at Saturday Night's main event, where we look towards the future of the business, saying thank you to what's been the past and, of course, what's always been involved here in the present. And, of course, in addition to that,
and we have the newly crowned NXT champion, Obafemi, versus the WWE champion, the quarterback, their American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
And of course, again, following all of this, you could say it's your main event. At the end of the day, it is not about John Cena last match only. It is also about the future of this business.
Yeah. And
As
John
again,
Cena's
folks,
final match. Oh, God.
John Cena versus Ilja Dragunov one-on-one for the first and truly only time ever. And that all comes ahead this Saturday night on Saturday Night's main event from Washington, D.C. in John Cena's final encounter. We say thank you to all of you for tuning in. Thank you to Cena. Thank you for the past 25 years of sports entertainment, through the highs, the lows, the sucks, the hate, the love, and of course to what's to come to follow. Again, this Saturday, stay tuned for our coverage. Saturday Night's main event, John Cena's final match. But this has been a John Cena Simple Retrospective. Whether me and Big G do another one tomorrow night, we will definitely see you come Saturday night. Before we conclude, Big G, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you.
Well, everywhere you can follow me, TikTok, YouTube, and TikTok. Oh, yeah. OBG1, and then on Instagram, OBG1988.
As simple as that. If you want to further engage with me and Foster 1916, it's as simple as that. But it's not about me. It is about John Cena and celebrating his career, whether you call it sports entertainment or you call it professional wrestling. Links will be in the description down below for both the videos you saw today, as well as Big G plugs. This will be, of course, up later today on your Thursday. Again, whether or not I do another one of these, then, now, or this is the only one altogether, I hope you appreciate this, and we appreciate John Cena's career forever. Thank you again, Big G, for joining me for this unique,
Thank you.
first time ever, hopefully not only encounter of the Simple Ballers, bringing you a retrospective on John Cena's career. You want more of us? Let us know in the comments down below. Stay tuned for Jason Promoter with me and Papadino, NXT League winner as well as TNA League winner, and he's also going to give his own thoughts of John Cena. If everything lines up, we might get a simple session with Attila. Otherwise, Big G, if this works out again for you same time, I have no problem doing this again for you tomorrow night, and maybe we even add somebody else for that fun. Who knows?
Sounds good to me.
Until next time, folks, thank you again for tuning into this special Simple Brand exclusive and Simple Retrospective on the GOAT. No longer we will see him, and now you can no longer see us as we bid you farewell from this episode of a Simple Retrospective on John Cena's career. Say make a positive impact in life. Thank you, John Cena. And folks, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Big G. It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, Noah.